Top 25 and 1 has been updated. I told you yesterday I was thinking about moving Houston out of the number 1 spot. And when I left here, I continued thinking about it, and I ultimately did do it. Simply put, when you lose Pop Isaacs off of a projected roster and don't replace him with a similar player, like that matters. It might matter less to Kelvin Sampson than it would matter to anybody else. But among the reasons I had Houston number 1 in the top 25 and 1 previously is because they were going to have a backcourt of 3 experienced, proven, high major guards. Not guys we wonder if they can be great. They have been excellent at the high major level. That would be, as of yesterday morning, Milos Uzan, Emmanuel Sharp, and Pop Isaacs. But Pop Isaacs announced a decommitment from Houston, a commitment to Texas A&M. That's a big NIL deal. And so Houston no longer has, based on the current roster, Houston cannot start 3 guards who are all experienced and proven at the high major level. That doesn't exist on the roster anymore. So I dropped Houston down 1 and moved St. John's up to number 1, meaning the top 2 is now St. John's number 1, Houston number 2. And I recognize that the Red Storm don't blame back a lot. Zuby Ejiofor is really the only key player back. But Pitino, as he promised, killed it in the transfer portal. And that was like some secret sauce. It's just like lots of money. They just threw lots of money around. And they've got the best transfer class in the country.
Wow. St. John's.
The best transfer class in the country, which by extension makes it the best recruiting class in the country.
Yeah.
Recruiting classes, we used to talk about them, they would just be
the high school guys.
Yeah, but that's not really what it is anymore. Right. Your recruiting class is not going to be headlined by high school players too often anymore. Sometimes, if you're Duke, perhaps. But more often than not, it's going to be headlined by the most impactful players you bring in are going to be transfers. And St. John's brought in more of those than anybody, or at least more great ones than anybody. So it's Rick Pitino, one of the greatest coaches of all time, coming off of an outright Big East championship with what I believe will be the most talented roster in the country. That's a pretty good combination. I'll ride with St. John's.
Yeah, okay.
The Gary Parrish Show, live weekdays at 10 a.m.